Godzilla versus Kong. So, the story of Godzilla versus Kong goes like this. In the film, Kong clashes, clashes with Godzilla as humans lure the ape into the hollow earth to retrieve an energy source to stop Godzilla's mysterious rampages. Now, this movie, now I haven't reviewed any of the past. I wanted to. I wanted to review like all the the MonsterVerse, uh, the MonsterVerse movies in Legendary. So I'm gonna give you like my brief thoughts about the past films. So I really liked the Godzilla. I really enjoyed the Godzilla movie. I didn't see the first Godzilla movie back in 2014 with Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen, which is weird because they played husband and wife in that movie, and then a year later they played brother and sister Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in Avengers: Age of Ultron. So they went from husband and wife to 1 year later brother and sister. But anyway, I really enjoyed that movie, and I really wanted Aaron and Elizabeth to come back for the sequel, but we got. I did see Kong Skull Island. I thought that movie was just. I thought it was. I thought it wasn't good. It wasn't. It wasn't trash. I didn't think Kong Skull Island wasn't. It wasn't trash, but the movie is filled. I mean, the movie's got some great actors, but their characters are not great. I feel like everyone in that movie, the cast, they're pretty much expendables. They're just getting killed and eaten by the creatures on Skull Island. So yeah, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters, King of Monsters. I just like the first one. I didn't see King of Monsters, so I did on HBO Max. I was pretty let down with that movie. I mean, that movie didn't have Aaron or Elizabeth, but it did have Millie Bobby Brown, and she's back here in Godzilla vs Kong. I didn't like King of Monsters. I was pretty disappointed with that movie. So yeah, so going into this movie, I've heard about it. I've heard the hype. People were talking about it, and and I really and I did enjoy this movie, despite the human characters in it, because I feel like the best part about Godzilla versus Kong are like, first of all, like it looks amazing, like the visual effects. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It looks amazing, especially in the final battle scene at the end of the near the end of the movie. I thought that looked great. The action sequences were amazing and epic and highly entertaining. But the rest of it, the human characters, like Godzilla versus Kong, they only fought like two times. They only fought like two times. They had two major fights, and then the final battle. So, and the final battle. So the final battle. I'm not gonna get into spoilers. Don't worry. The final battle. I'll just say this. I predicted it. I predicted it. I predicted it would this would happen, and it turned out exactly how I expected. So yeah, the ending was the final battle at the end of the movie, pretty predictable. I expected it, and it played out exactly how I thought it would. But yeah, and also the human characters. There's like two subplots. There's like two subplots involving the human characters. You got this. You got Rebecca Hall, and this little girl. She's like deaf, and but she's able to communicate with Kong through the use of sign language. And then there's all, and it's it's the little girl, it's Rebecca Hall, and then Alexander Skarsgård, and their own little mission with Kong. And then you have another subplot with Millie Bobby Brown, and she and her friend are meeting this guy who's like doing these who she found out through his podcasting, through his podcasts about Godzilla. So it's like one of them is like focusing on Godzilla. One, Millie Bobby Brown is more, I feel like it's more Godzilla, and the other subplot is with Rebecca Hall, is with Kong. So you got two subplots that each involved their own titans. But yeah, the human characters, I didn't really care about them. They were pretty much useless. They were pretty much they're not useful. Well, they were useful. They weren't useless. I mean, they did what movie characters would do. They just follow the script of the movie. But there's like there's no character developments. There's no emotional attachments to these human characters. There's just nothing. They're just there to serve the plot, the script of the movie. That's just my opinion. And also the jokes. I felt like it didn't work. The humor didn't work for me. I just kept scoffing. I either scoff or I kept rolling my eyes. I rolled my eyes so many times with the humor in this movie. So yeah, it wasn't funny. There was I'll admit there's maybe one or two jokes in this movie that I actually did laugh, that I actually thought was pretty funny, but everything else, it was it felt really awkward and weird. But anyway, that's what I thought about Godzilla vs. Kong. If you've seen Godzilla vs. Kong, let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for taking the time and watching listening to my opinions, my thoughts. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.